Caitlin, and I'm determined to get this filmed and edited today. So today is Friday the 13th when the shared exclusives came out for Emerald City Comic Con, virtual, whatever the hell you want to call it for this year. Apparently ECCC didn't really happen until August, I don't know. But the pops came out today, and I'm very thankful. So I got 4 of them today. I ordered 2 more, so those will be coming later. And I actually picked up one that I wasn't really planning to, but I wanted it because it looks so cool. Y'all already know what it is, but I actually found something else. So I went to Hot Topic first, because well, I guess Walmart technically opened before Hot Topic, but Zatanna was my main priority, so I had to get Zatanna first. And while I was there, I found this guy. So I actually found another Chase in the Wild, and after seeing this and thinking about even buying it for a minute, because I'm not into Full Metal Alchemist, I keep telling you guys that I only found 2 Chases in the Wild. It's wrong. I actually found 3. I did remember. I found it was like it wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's, but it was like the thing that's like an off-brand, not an off-brand, but like a secondary, I don't know. I can't. It was Five Nights at Freddy's related pop that I found at GameStop, and I just left it there because I didn't care anything about Five Nights at Freddy's. But that was also before I found any Funko Friends. So I went ahead and got this because I do know some friends that like collecting anime, and sure enough, the first person I asked was interested in trading. So yeah, I went ahead and grabbed this one, thankfully. Yeah, so I don't know who King Bradley is. I don't even know really what Full Metal Alchemist is about. I just know it's an anime. But yeah, I'm not going to take this out because it's not going to be mine for very long. But yeah, that is what it looks like, and I was happy enough, or lucky enough, to actually find another chase. So technically, 3 chases that I've purchased, like actually at a store, like an actual like physical store, and they've all been from Hot Topic. The one from GameStop I left behind. But anyway, now to get into stuff that I can open. So again, first thing I got was Zatanna. Zatanna Zatara. I absolutely love this. So I first looked, I didn't really look at box condition too much here. I looked more at the fishnets, because Funko, sometimes they print the fishnets very, very well, sometimes not so much. So I looked for the one that just had the best printing, because the way that she's standing, you can see a seam right when you're looking at her straight on. So yeah, had to get that first off. But I don't think the box is in that bad condition. None of these boxes aren't too bad of condition. I'll tell you the story about Charmander's box here in a minute. Hang on. I'm about to poke you guys a little bit. For some reason my screen went like super dark, but it still says it's filming. That's never happened before. May have to get a new phone. But anyway, let's just get on with this. So here is Zatanna. She looks, look at the little curl in her hair. Star earrings, top hat. This is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's getting darker again. Why is it? This thing is like 90-something% charged. It's not, I don't know. I'm not even going to bother with it. As long as it's still recording. Oh well. But this is really awesome. This is one character that I think every DC fan pretty much has been wanting for so friggin' long. So Zatanna was introduced, I believe, in Batman the Animated. She's popped up in several different things since then. She's a main character in Justice League Dark. And by the way, now I haven't actually read the comic book, but if you guys have not ever watched the animated movie of Justice League Dark, I think they're coming out with a new one, I think. But the original one, watch it. It's very creepy and interesting, and there's one scene that is both like gross, completely disgusting, gory, horrific, yeah, at the same time amusing because of the context. It's horrible and it's disgusting, but at the same time it's kind of... It wouldn't be if it was actually happening, but since it's a cartoon, we can laugh at it. But yeah, the printing on the fishnets, they don't line up perfectly, but a lot of them I saw were overlapping quite a bit. This one's not, so yeah, I absolutely love it. And she wants to stand on her own without her stand. And I think if you just left her alone, she would, but yeah. She has a stand for a reason. Oh, by the way, I didn't give a good look at the sticker just in case y'all are interested for this year. Honestly, I think this is one of the best looking stickers. I don't think they've used the black before. This just needs to be their permanent sticker. But because it looks cool. But anyway, next one I went to was Walmart because I had an hour to kill before GameStop opened. It's black again. I'm just gonna keep reaching with my hand to brighten up the screen because this is bugging me. Don't know. I'm glad this is the only thing I have to film today. But anyway, so Charmander, same box as the other Charmander is in. I'm actually very surprised this came in. I checked this morning to see if Walmart... I haven't checked, before. So it may have been in... they may have gotten it a while ago and put it up for sale like some of the other Walmarts did accidentally. I don't know, but I was just very thankful that it said in stock near in my store. Because usually for con exclusives for Walmart, you have to wait like a couple months. Or at least 1 month. I think last year, whatever con that the Big Bang Theory came out, I got them like a month later or so. But, yeah, they actually had them. But so I was looking through. There was one whose mouth was slightly better painted than this one, and I wanted to get it, but then I realized something. I held the box at just the right angle. You know how when you grab when you need to write something down, and you have a piece of paper and a pen, but nothing solid to write on, you just grab something? Well, someone grabbed the Charmander pop, because right across Charmander's face, I could make out the word "sell," and then a whole bunch of words. So they, like, a couple words like written on top of each other. I couldn't really tell, but yeah, someone just took a sheet of paper and was using Charmander here as leverage to write, and you could still see the impression of the pen, and that made me mad. So found one that didn't have that. I need to start using a credit card because I did just spend that. I think I have a gift card to a restaurant somewhere in my wallet that I've never used, like, ever. I may as well just bring that down here and use it. So, for that. But here is Charmander. I'm seeing fuzzy all over here. So, Charmander is a lizard. Last I checked, lizards did not have fur. But it's cute, so what the hell. And it doesn't look like anything's been painted over, thankfully. So, we still have... I think the regular Charmander had the translucent yellow and the solid red. Would have been better if they were both transparent, but oh well. And there's no paint. That is amazing. So there's individual flocking for both the yellow of his belly and the orange of the rest of his skin. Thank goodness. So no paint texture anywhere on there, which I absolutely hate that on flocked pops. So his mouth, his claws, and his eyes in the flame are the only thing not flocked on him. Otherwise, he's a furry little lizard, and he's a very, very adorable. So I'm very, very, very happy that I have got this guy. And I did order Bulbasaur from Amazon, so that... I'm actually very excited to get the flocked Pokemon, even if they don't make sense. I don't know why, but I'm excited to get them. The neck on this one's really stiff. I'm just happy to customize the regular ones, I think. Oh, that's going to be really a lot of fun. And obviously, Charmander still, he's a little guy. He can still stand pretty good. So, again, at GameStop was my last one. And the first one I picked up was Slime Pit He-Man. Or He-Man Slime Pit, whichever way you want to say it. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use it. It's hilarious. There was a group of people waiting outside, and by a group I mean three guys waiting outside GameStop when I got back from Walmart. And none of them, well, the third one might have been. The third one let me go ahead of him. But, so I was out of the store before I saw what he was getting. But the first two weren't even there for Pops. They were there for the new Switch, apparently, that came out today for Animal Crossing or something. So, I got first pick. So this is really free. I gotta look at this myself for a minute, guys. This is amazing. I freaking love this thing so much. Ah. Okay. So it's all made out of transparent green plastic and vinyl. And I love, like, you can tell just from looking at it, but because the sword is so thin, it almost looks like it's made out of a different color. I don't think it is. I think it's all the same color green, but because this is so thin and there's not that much, you know, obviously with something thinner there's not as much pigment in it. So it still looks, you know, different from his hand. I like that. This is awesome. His hair's painted other than that, but it's still light enough that you can see the light going through it. If you hold it up to it, you can still see the transparency in it. This is really awesome. And this is my first He-Man, actually. I was going to get the Battle Axe He-Man eventually, but then they announced a few months ago that they're making the Pop Ride, so I'm like, I'm just gonna wait for that. So instead of getting the regular one, I'm waiting for the ride. But in the meantime, I'm so happy I got this one. And those eyes, man, looks like Martian Manhunter. I can't help it. It looks too much like Martian Manhunter. Did they? Yeah, they did put red eyes on Martian Manhunter. I was looking. I couldn't remember. But this thing is awesome. I love it. I can't wait to see Tylock geek out on this in his video, because you know damn sure he bought this one. And I also did get Triclops too from FYA, so that's the second one that's coming eventually. And then this one, I swore I wasn't gonna get this, but then I kept seeing it, and then I saw it in person. It's too freaking weird. I had to get. I know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons. I honestly don't. I had to get this one. Now, where did it happen? Yeah. So there is a little ding just right there. Not even big enough that I think you guys can see it. That wasn't the store's fault. That was my fault. When I went to, instead of like sitting it down on this desk, I was on the other side of it, and I just kind of like that accidentally. So there is a little bit of damage, but it was caused by me being an idiot. So I have already taken this out, by the way, just to look at it, because I had to. And I really, really love it. So I did a really good job putting that back together. But one thing I really like about it, the more you look at it, honestly, the more detail is in there. This is really incredible. I love this so much. There's like cracks and shading on the skull inside of it. There's scars on it. There's a key attached to the shield that I had no idea was there. There's some rocks every now and then in there, just attached to like the back of the shield or the back of the sword or the supports for the skull, which you can't even see when you're looking at it like this. You can barely, like front on, you can barely even see those supports. So Funko did a really good job with it, like amazing job in this. This is awesome. This is truly amazing. I love this so much. Someone told me what this meant. Like, I saw it in someone's video. Was it Nerd Therapies? I might have to go back and watch their video. When they revealed the Emerald City Comic Con Pops, because they talked about it. I think it was them. They talked about a little bit of what this does in the game. I don't know, but this is awesome. I mean, Zatanna's my favorite, don't get me wrong. Zatanna will always be my favorite. within this hall, she is my favorite, followed closely by Charmander and He-Man, because I know what those guys are. But this, I love it. I mean, as someone who's really trying to practice her sculpting, I'm working on a Pokemon craft right now, and I'm both succeeding and failing with it, with sculpting the different Pokemon. But this is art. Like, it's weird, but it's freaking art, and I love it. And also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but on the insert, yeah, you can. They didn't even just make it flat enough that it would support everything, but there's still the grooves in there where the little slime goes through. That is awesome. I'm guessing this is slime. I don't know. Is this slime, or is it, like, actually supposed to be Jello? I have no idea, but the shading and everything on the skull and the cracks and the dings, it's awesome. I do wish that the dings and scrapes and stuff were also on the sword and shield. I mean, the shield is a little bit broken in there, but not so much the sword. I was about to say it's a little bit dirty, but I actually think that's just a paint flaw on the sword, on the back of it. I'm seeing some brown on the hilt where it's supposed to be just yellow. But holy crap, this is awesome. I didn't even notice that there were bones in here until this morning. I love this. And I actually think this is going to stay out of box. I don't know if I'll end up keeping this or selling it at one point. Because again, I don't know what this is. I put a bit of a rule out for myself a long time ago, saying that I'm not going to buy anything that I don't know what it is anymore. Because I was buying that just because it looked damn cool, but the one exception I put to myself back then was for con exclusives. So I wasn't lying to myself, and I didn't break the promise to myself. I got this thing because it's an exclusive, and I love it. But again, I don't know if I'll ever get rid of it. Right now, I do not want to part with this at all. I want to keep this out of box so I can, like, admire it. No joke. But yeah, who knows? Maybe one day I will want to get rid of it, because I usually do with the stuff that I don't really know what it is. But for right now, And obviously, you can choose the side you want this thing to stand. It's a cube. But yeah, this is awesome, and my screen's going black again. But so this is part 1 of my haul. I will say though, I'm just now noticing from where I've been touching it, there are a lot of fingerprints coming on to it. So if you do want to keep this out of box like me, or if you're like me and just take it out of box, even for a little bit, probably want to wipe it down with a rag or something before you put it back in. But yeah, this was an awesome I honestly think this is a very good assortment of pops we got this year for Emerald City. We got some green stuff, obviously, that's a given. And we got some stuff that people have been really wanting for a while, and we got some stuff just to complete a set, because we got 2 other flash pops, so why not do the other 2 from the first wave. But yeah, this is awesome. Let me know what you guys thought of this year's pop reveal, or pop release, because I think it's awesome. And have you been checking out the virtual thing? Because I checked it out a little bit Thursday, where they had the artists doing the concept art, pretty much, fan concept art, because they were asking fans what they wanted to see being drawn. I thought that was kind of cool. I haven't really been interested in looking at any of the other stuff. But honestly, for Funko to do all this pretty much on the fly, because it hasn't been that long since the con was fully canceled, and they just came up with all this stuff, I applaud that. I honestly do, because to do all this, honestly, when they could have just said, hell with it, let's just wait till August when the con's rescheduled. They kind of pulled it out of their butts and did us justice. So I'm proud of Funko. Yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of all this, and remember, guys, let's a community, not a competition, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.